Hello my friends, Ahsoka the Geek here, and for this review we're going to take a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Amazon exclusive glow-in-the-dark Swamp Thing. First of all, huge thanks to the fine folks at McFarlane Toys for sending this along for review. Here is the packaging for Swamp Thing. I did already remove the plastic wrapper that adorns this, so it did come wrapped in that nice plastic. But here's the box. Very simple, classy Swamp Thing logo. Nice artwork on the back there. And here he is. So let's go ahead and first just take a look and see how he looks inside of the box, because I think they did a really nice job just with presentation here. So there's the figure, and here it is. So this is a repaint of the Swamp Thing that's already been released. This is a glow-in-the-dark version. I will be doing a comparison with the original later on in the video, so you can get a sense of what the differences are. But this comes with the figure, of course, the alternate head that was a separate release before, the trading card, the lovely trading card stand, and an alternate hand. So that's what you get with this Amazon exclusive release. Without further ado, let's get them out of the packaging and take a closer look. Alright, so here is Swamp Thing outside of the packaging. I will turn off the lights eventually and show you how this looks with the glow-in-the-dark effect. But for right now, let's kind of talk about what we are looking at here. So, well, let's start with this. So here's the alternate head. As I mentioned, I believe this head came on this figure as a totally separate release. I think it might have been a GameStop exclusive. So with this edition, you do get this alternate head, so you can now swap it out. So that's cool. So there's the head there. Then he comes with a little stabby arm, you know, if you want to swap out the hand. Then he comes with his sort of standard base, which has the nice Swamp Thing logo. Usually this says DC on it. So I love that they went with his logo instead. Then you also get these card stand and the trading card attached. Then there's the certificate of authenticity. So there you go. So there's the set itself. So I guess the first thing I just want to talk about is, you know, is this worth kind of a double dip if you already have this Swamp Thing figure? That's really up to you. This paint job is definitely different from the original version, which I have on the right here. So you can see the differences there. This is almost like a lighter sort of green. This is a darker green. So it's really what your preference is and how much of a Swamp Thing fan you are. If you don't have the original one on the right, absolutely get this version, because this is a beautiful version of Swamp Thing, and it also has a glow-in-the-dark effect, so that is really cool. And this is just a fantastic figure overall. So if you don't have Swamp Thing and you were looking to add one to your collection, I highly recommend getting this new one if you don't have the old one. Is it worth upgrading to this new one if you have the original? Again, that's up to you. I probably would have bought this anyways, even if they didn't send it to me, because I love Swamp Thing. I have the gray version of this as well, so I would have gone this just to be more of a completist. But I think it just looks cool. I just love this new paint job on it. You can see the detailing is really nice there on the figure itself. I'm trying to compare both of them at the same time. So yeah, you can see the differences there. Definitely like a lighter green, obviously, since it has glow-in-the-dark paint on it. That's what's, you know, the biggest difference there. But yeah, it's just such a rad Swamp Thing figure. So yeah, so there's the original, there's the new one. Let's focus more on the new one, shall we? Swamp Thing just fell, but that's okay. Articulation's good on this. Figure's been reviewed quite a bit, so I'm not going to spend too much time there. But he moves around quite nicely. Get a head articulation, arms, legs. There you go. You guys have seen this figure before. You probably might already have it, but it's a great figure. If you go over to my Instagram channel, I just posted a picture comparing the size of this to next to some other mega figs, just in case you don't have this figure, you want to kind of get a sense of how big it is. I definitely head on over to my Instagram page where you can see a comparison with some other figures. But let's go ahead and take a look how this looks in the dark. So let's take a look at the glow-in-the-dark effect. Alright, my friends, so let's take a look and see how Swamp Thing looks in the dark. So here go the lights, and there he is. So you can see that, or you can see which parts of this figure is painted in the glow-in-the-dark paint. I apologize, it's not completely dark in the good old Shed of Solitude here, but hopefully you're getting a good sense of how much this guy glows in the dark. Really nothing on the back, unfortunately, but on the front there, see a chest, the arms. Not much on the face either. Just kind of the head there, the thighs, the feet. So it's pretty cool. Like, it'll look nice on your shelf, kind of glowing in the dark a little bit, but definitely not all lit up. I honestly wish the whole thing was glow in the dark. I think that would have been a lot cooler. But there you go. That's the glow in the dark effect in action there. Sorry, this is fuzzy and not completely dark, but hopefully this is giving you a good sense of the effect of the glow in the dark. All right, let's turn the lights back on. So there he is. So final thoughts on this. Again, if you don't already have the original Swamp Thing, I would definitely go for this one if you're able to. It has a really nice paint scheme without the glow in the dark effect. It comes with some really nice accessories and an alternate head and all that good stuff. So that is pretty cool. And yeah, I think it's a nice presentation on the packaging and all that good stuff. If you do already have the original Swamp Thing, again, up to you if you want to double dip on this. The glow in the dark effect is cool. I do wish it covered the whole figure, but it's a nice little gimmick there. So there he is. Alright guys, that's about it. As always, check out my Instagram page, Ahsoka the Geek, where I will be having a lot more content, comparisons, things of that nature. Let me know in the comments if you want to see this guy next to any other figures, or any clarifying questions and things like that. But there you go. There's a look at the new McFarlane Toys Amazon exclusive glow in the dark Swamp Thing. Thank you all for watching, and have a great day.